Well, the city is certainly expanding quite a lot. Hello again there, friends and fans. Raptor here, and welcome back to our last episode of Industries of Titan as we take a look at the new update and all the things that are new. We see a giant city starting to grow. It really looks big because of all the roads and stuff that circle around it. And now I've got plans to build roads to go to the east and possibly the west side. So we'll see how much we can do here today, as our purposes are just to see what's new with this game. We're pumping out a lot of toxicity. Actually, it's not that bad, as you know, it's basically around here in this abandoned area where there's really nothing but fuel processors and abandoned buildings and stuff. So looking pretty good. If you guys want to see more of this, you know what to do. Click, tap, blow up, destroy that like button, and let me know you'd like to see more of this game. I think this defensive turret here might be glitched out. Nobody's delivering anything else to it. But right now we're just basically solving the pollution problem, or the trash problem. I guess that's one type of pollution into another, by basically taking all of our people and bringing them to the smokestacks to burn all the rest of the stuff here. Well, I want to get started by expanding our roadways, though I wish the roads would be used more by the vehicles. It doesn't really seem like they do too much in terms of road use at the moment. But we're also tasked with surveying a lot of buildings over here too, so that way we can start figuring out what's on this side and start cutting it up. There's also a mine node around here somewhere. We got to find it. Oh, we're under attack? What the? Oh! Well, that's great. So, because of the update, it doesn't look like there's a countdown timer here. Because I reloaded the save, it doesn't show the rebels anymore. So we were just kind of attacked at random. Hopefully we can shoot that thing down. Ah, good. They've changed what they're attacking. Unfortunately, that's going to damage the road, I think. Woo, that was close. Oh, wow, the road actually got destroyed. Okay, let's go ahead and start repairs. Wow, that was unexpected. Usually on the right side, it should tell you how many rebel camps there are and if they're going to attack. But in this case, it looks like, yeah, you see there where it glitched out like that. You see a giant repair on your screen. A few things are weird like that, aren't they? Okay, let me fix that for whatever reason. There we go. Okay, so now we should be able to clean up and repair stuff. Let's do that. Repair. Should jump that up a little bit. No, repair, please. There we go. Alright, we'll get these buildings repaired, and we'll continue to expand. Those rebels coming over, those pesky rebels. Alright, everything will be fully functional again shortly. Let's turn off that turret. And unfortunately, this turret, just whatever reason, doesn't seem to be being built. 26 out of 30. But I will go ahead and try to... Whoa, did we just get 20,000 credits? How did I even make that much money? We must just be making that much money from this office here. That's a ridiculous amount of cash. Oh my goodness. They're going to have to make some more items in this game. I'm assuming late game you'll probably be able to make a lot of stuff that takes a lot of cash to unlock, or there'll be something else to do with credits. Well, let's go ahead and unlock every building in the game then, since we have so much money. That seems to be the last one there, the Council Monument. Okay, so we really don't even need cash anymore. But we could trade it to the Council in order to exchange it for something else, like credits and credits for like isotopes or whatever. Oh, actually no, it takes influence. So what we could do is donate credits for influence and then exchange it for something else. We'll go ahead and try to buy a few of those. There we go. Looks like survey's getting completed over here. Let's take a look here. We're going to grab some more artifacts. So as we expand, we're going to be making more trash too. But we're zeroed out, so I'm going to bring this down to half and see if we can continue to clear buildings out of the way. Wow, 4 isotopes. I'll take that. Let's see. 7 minerals. Or rather, 7 waste. Yeah, we'll go ahead and salvage some of these. Let's see. We have an artifact here. Or minerals and such. I'll take the artifacts a little bit. We'll probably take artifacts until we reach like 20. And then we'll call it good again. There's no other way to get artifacts other than from the building, so it's a good idea to do that. 2 artifacts here. Another 3 artifacts here, and another 2 artifacts there. Alright, that should bring us up to 20 once extracted. Okay, our people should be on repair mode. Yep, they should be repairing right now. Seems like they're more focused on surveying. But that's why I built this conversion center. So that way we can get more people converted and be full-time employed. So let's go ahead and upgrade our Google campus to the final phase, ultimate demonetization, and we'll have ultimate control. 18 isotopes to get that upgraded, which I think it just says 2 now because the rest are getting delivered there. Luckily, we have 23 or so to get here, and we have another 32 here. Plus, we can get more from buildings. Well, there's another 3 there. I don't want to pass up on the 3. Ah, that's a good building. Excellent. So what we're going to do is have a road run this way, and probably bring it up against the coast, and connect up here so we can do like another 2x2 neighborhood here. Google Campus is upgrading. Ultimate Wojcicki mode almost completed. Well, they built this road here, but they still yet to repair. They're still constructing, and they're still... huh. Weird. Ah, we have our 24 out of 24. If we build another campus, we should be able to have more people. Conversion centers are probably the best thing to build, but we'll need more isotopes before we do that. Got people standing around, lazy. Oh, we have to indicate for it to repair. It's not automatic. You wish repair would just be automatic. It'd be okay. That'd be a nice feature, is if you set people to repair. Repairing is automatic unless you set a building to don't repair. Because if I put everyone on repair, I obviously want the buildings to be repaired. Let's go ahead and go to road. While that one go a little further north. Looks like there's rocks here. I don't think there's any way to clear these out. There is. We dismantle them, claim the land, and then dismantle them, and it creates waste. So we can actually use all this space here. That's perfect. So we can have a highway that goes right to the northeast side. Actually, in this case, it would be directly east. Very nice. Everything's being repaired. Good. I'll probably cancel this building. I believe I've experienced game crashes by canceling buildings like that, so we'll just kind of leave that out for now. It's a little scary dealing with those buildings. 2 minerals or artifact. We'll take the artifact. We're at 18 now. And there seems to be an artifact there too, so that should bring us up to 20. And everything else can be claimed for whatever else. Alright, so our living quarters is here for some of our people. Residential building there. Got a few people handling the trash. Want to do another Google campus then, probably right here. So if we build our conversion center, yet another one here, we should be able to convert more people from employees to... oh, that's actually a pit in the ground. Because of the... there's basically a hole in the ground, so unusable. 35 minerals there. So what we'll do is we'll build a second one there as soon as that mineral patch clears. And that'll be okay. Well, a lot of people working here on doing something. I don't know exactly what they're up to. And we could build another highway down here as well, so I'm going to try to get more of these buildings surveyed out. So the great push to the east is taking place now. When we push west, we'll probably be able to squeeze between, like, the... and we might actually be able to move this energy pylon out of here and upgrade these other two to cover that area. And then just have the highway swing that way. So that'll be a good way to get out of there. Unfortunately, north and south, we're surrounded by lakes, so we got to push out east and west first. Let's go ahead and upgrade the conversion center again. Maybe maximum of 24 is the actual limit. It says employee limit 24, but I wonder, does that increase with conversion centers? We'll have to see. Let's continue to build our road. This will be our main highway thoroughfare to the other side. We'll have to build another military building too to expand our influence in this region. So we could probably buy another set of rocks and dismantle those. Oh, we actually get minerals from that. Nice. Okay. Ooh, a nice rainstorm again on the planet. Or moon, I guess, but technically it's home. And that's great. Okay, as we build more buildings, we're going to need more conversion centers. Ah, we do have a maximum increase now to 29. Let's upgrade the power plant again. We'll need 18 isotopes to do so. So mineral management is going to be our next priority. Unfortunately, we can only buy one at a time from the other people. From the console. Looks like they have 2 waiting there for us. We got plenty of storage now. We've upgraded our storage facility to level 2. And we've got 0 trash here. Beautiful. Let's leave 1 employee there just to work it if anything comes in. And everybody else should now be on... Let's go ahead and put everybody on moving resources and construction. Clean up and repair. Actually, wait a minute. There is one for extracting resource... oh, extracting ruins. I see. Okay, I'm going to try to survey every building within our control and see if I can quickly get more isotopes that way. Buildings have a very good amount of materials in them, and they're almost more effective than mining. At least the mineral patches. You just got to deal with waste, but luckily that blows away in a while, and now that we have 0, the area should be completely cleaned. Okay, it looks like we've got some here too that I forgot about. Ooh, 4 artifacts in that one. Let's claim that one. Definitely don't need minerals anymore. We need isotopes. Wow, those surveys complete. Can we get survey complete down below in the comments section? Jeez. Okay, we're going to authorize every building to be surveyed, I guess, so that we can build stuff here. And I'm going to start buying up all the rest of the territory. We'll have to build another military building out here so we can expand our influence. So what I'll do is I'll have the road swing this way. And then we'll build a military command center here to give us control in this corner. And we should be able to take out the rest of these buildings. And there might be something over here. Who knows? Let's see. 35. I want to find isotopes. Whoa, 24? Absolutely. Give me that building. 8, that's another good one. Looks like we're out of influence now. So let's go check with the consul and give them some credits. That'll speed up our acquisition of other materials. I'm looking now mostly for isotopes. There's another 8 there, plus minerals. Alright, so if we're going to expand any further, we need power in order to do so. So we'll have to definitely expand for that. And we're now on large-scale expansion. We could possibly build factories with large generators inside them, and those would be more energy efficient, probably, but less space efficient, which means that eventually we'd have to spread out, build another pylon, and that's just the way it's going to have to be. This command center will be without power as well until we connect to it. Looks like these two will connect via... Oh, that's going to be good. Good building there to have. That'll power buildings on this side. And we might be able to claim that building next too. Yeah, definitely want to claim that building as well. There's lots of great resources here now. Okay, let's get some more employees converted. We'll try to get 29 full-time employees here. Looks like this building here is not functional due to trash again, which is interesting, because we should have no problem transporting trash. We'll also have another isotope patch of 38, which you can see there's already like half of that sitting there. That's amazing. That's so much materials in there. That's crazy. There's so many materials in there. That's awesome. Looks like we have 4 artifacts here too. I almost have to take that one, but let's save for isotopes. That's a good building there. Oh, another 16 here too. Oh, wow. Yeah, we're going to have to start cutting through some of these buildings. This one's just minerals only. Okay, need some more influence. We have, what, 2 tickets remaining? 3. Okay, we have 22. What do we need for this one? 40? 30. Wow, that's 16 right there. Okay, we'll get that building next then. And we'll have ourselves plenty of isotopes. Okay, we're now starting to drain batteries as we've expanded into further territory. Oh, we also want to claim this for 40. And if we upgrade the power plant, I believe it costs 18. And that just has to be a must-have upgrade. We need a level 3 power plant to be at peak efficiency. Well, let's wait one more second. We should be able to get the influence we need to buy this. There we go. And let's go ahead and... I'm going to salvage this. The isotopes at this point are just crazy good. Very good. Alright, we'll put people on transporting resources now. Oh, looks like they are. And we have plenty of storage space. We certainly do. With this one not set to store waste. Waste should always be brought over to the smokestacks now. So now we just need our people to bring things over so we can actually... So people are standing around or stuck on pathways, but we should be able to have people bring in enough isotopes so that way we can build this thing. The energy plant is direly needed. We will run out of power eventually. Right now we're okay operating on batteries, but with all the extra employees... What's going on here? 25 idle workers. And nobody moving any of the resources into storage. This power plant won't be able to be constructed then. We're only -3 power, so let me try to return to maybe the headquarters and see if I can bop that up so we can try to stave that off. Everybody's just standing around. What's going on? Now, these are just regular citizens, and we're at 31 out of 29 for conversion, but why? Everybody's not functioning, but what's the reasoning for it? Let's do cleanup. It's just because one building is, like, filled with trash? If I cancel that, it's going to crash. I don't want to do that. Luckily, buildings that are incomplete don't take up power yet. Okay, well, we've got nobody doing anything here, so let's shut this down. Plus 13 on our power. Well, I just want the employees to do the thing that they're supposed to do. At this point, after all these buildings have been salvaged, the minerals, isotopes, and waste should be brought over to the smokestack, which it's off now, but it was on moments ago. And then also to the storage facility, which is right there. And so everybody should be able to go and carry that by hand to its location. Not as efficient as truck, but still weird. We have rocks here, too, that we need to get through. But we're at the end of the line for claiming. Strange. What if I tell people to survey? Oh, then they snap into action. Why is it only surveying works, but nobody can transport resources? Why? Surveying buildings isn't even a high priority. It's one of the lower priorities. Oh boy. Well, I could tell you this game's going to need a little bit of love to get that AI of the pathing working there. It's quite strange. Yeah, there's something to it when they stand around and then you ask them to survey and then they snap into action. Let's go into territory mode. Make sure we've gotten all the buildings surveyed now. Looks like we got most of them. We may have missed a few. Looks pretty good for the time being, I'd say. More isotopes are here. Another 12 here. That's very good. And another 7 here. I'll take those. Now, we don't have the isotopes needed for the upgrade to the power plant, but it's because the isotopes, materials that are sitting out in the field don't count. So we have probably hundreds of waste, probably about 30 isotopes and well over 250 of minerals, but nothing's coming in. Now this might be because we have more people in our... Maybe we need to do more conversion things? Let's go to our factory level 1. I'm going to try to build a few of these to maintain control. We'll have to build a power pylon nearby. Ah, they're snapping into action now. Let's get some more regular people here on the planet. I've got nobody else. Oh wait, there's a few planes coming in. Seven, we don't have enough room for. Okay, well the power is okay now. With the smokestack off. Be nice if the people could just store waste out in the field. Be nice actually if there were a trash compactor building that could actually store more trash than, like, for example, the storage facility. So it would be a storage facility, but strictly for garbage, for waste, and then you could put it near the smokestack so it could be brought first to that facility for storage and could be, you know, compacted That we could have like 300 or 400 storage, which is huge. Because these ones, for example, have 50. So maybe the compactor could have like 100 or something. Okay, there we go. We got more people coming in now. So now we've got more regular citizens living here. Hopefully they can clean up their act. Let's try to make cleanup number 1 then. Let's go back into this building. All employees should be functional. We have 31 out of 31 because of our other conversion capsule. Monetization stations should be, I guess, offline because of the office. So let's get rid of those. Don't need those anymore. Conversion capsules we can keep. And everyone should be on cleanup. Everybody should be snapping into action for the cleanup. And now we don't know, no indicators anymore of rebel attacks. I don't know if there's a filter for that. That's pollution, but obviously we have 0. Maybe nobody's doing... Maybe this needs to be on in order for it to count? To move things? Because some of the stuff they're trying to move is trash, but there's a difference between move resources, which is isotopes and minerals, and also... Oh. Why is this road blocked here? That's strange. That's within our territory. Can vehicles only go so far? Oh. Maybe hubs can only support an area of such a size. So like this area. Oh, that's interesting to know. It's always a good idea to build multiple truck depots, though, so that way you can have more than just 3 trucks. Huh. Boys, there's a lot of problems here. Defensive turret cannot be completed because no one can bring resources to it, but if I cancel it, it might crash the game, and I don't want that to happen. Nobody's cleaning up anything. Everything's kind of just... Nothing's happening. Can't really... If I prioritize this task, let's see what happens. Just, what, 4 minerals need to be brought to this thing? 4 boxes of minerals? Let's make construction a top priority. Actually, no, prioritize tasks are top priority. And nothing further happening. Same deal down here. This road seems to be blocked too. I wonder why. It's connected though. Strange. I'm going to build another road now. I'm just going to complete the roads. I think that'll be a good idea. All of our roads are built within the territory. Oh, everybody's snapping into action again. This is something they can do, but they refuse to finish this defensive turret. Now, these roads require materials, and they are removing the waste and delivering the materials that are needed. It's a good idea to have a highway on both sides here. So this entire strip, you can see now, we've got all this extra territory now for more homes, more businesses. Looks like they... Oh, they use like little drones or something to blow that up? Weird. Luckily the road doesn't require any power to build. That's nice. I wonder if vehicles need to stay on a grid too. I don't think so though. As the road causes pollution, I'm assuming they must be fueled by some sort of a combustion engine. Batteries are draining again. Maybe the road does require power. Although it only has hit points and pollution, that's it. Oh, are people finally transporting stuff? Well, for whatever reason, people now kicking into action, transporting waste. What is going on? Weird. So only when they were told to build a road do they then start transporting waste. What the heck? Alright, let's make moving resources top priority. I need to get isotopes so we can upgrade the energy plant. And that's out of our territory there. I would like 2 parallel roads, though, going down this way as far as possible. Probably right here, and then we'll connect. So we'll probably have to build another military base. Well, actually, we can connect here. And then we'll build some buildings on this side. Oh, that's an interesting looking building there. Alright, so let's see what's up next. Anything being transported? Just the waste now. I don't see any resources being transported, but people are on the way back. 21, 24, 20. Okay, they're transporting everything again, finally, for whatever reason they're working again. Weird. Smokestack's working, just one person in there. Hopefully all trash is stored there. Be nice if they prioritize the smokestack to store it there first to free up all other spaces. And I think when the smokestack's updated, I believe it holds more trash. This one seemingly being able to hold 40? Wonder if the other ones can hold more or less. I'm not sure. 40 seems about right, though. Well, we have a while yet on the fuel, rather the power storage. So we got a little bit of time on that. Oh, wow, look at the people. Look at the armies rolling through now. Picking up all those minerals. Go, everybody, go. Drop that stuff off. Let's go. I'd love to see some sort of drones in this game to be able to, you know, a drone command center that could go pick some of these up. Maybe it can pick up, you know, 2 at a time and fly faster, making it a little more beneficial than an employee. Oh, looks like everybody's stopping at the way station now. But it's doing what it can. They seem to be going for minerals first and waste. Their priorities are opposite of mine. Their first priority is waste, then minerals, then isotopes. All I want them to do is move the isotopes. That'd be a nice thing to do. Okay, I just bit the bullet on that one and just canceled it. Luckily, it didn't crash. I wanted to see that thing gone. We do need another turret, and it's probably a good spot to put it there, but we'll wait till they clear the area, and then we'll try it again. So now we just play the waiting game. At top speed, we're waiting for all materials to be moved, trash to be burned. We can also continue to salvage buildings, but I don't want to add to the problem by making more and more boxes for them to move. 31 employees working full-time at moving trash around. We could probably do another conversion building here, but again, we're out of energy. Some of these buildings really don't have to be on anymore, like our office can just be shut off now. And that's pulling in 6 power, so let's shut that down. We'll break even. And fuel, we're making more than enough fuel, so let's shut that down. Oh, looks like we're actually at -2, so we need to continue to make more. So the next thing to build would just be more Google campuses. But we'd advanced into perpetuity now. Cool. Yeah, now we should be able to produce power forever. And employees seem to be just focused on trash now and zero interest again on moving materials. Moving resources and construction are the first priorities, but they appear to be doing trash. Alright, cool. The road loop here is complete. So now we have a loop here, and we have a loop here. So we've got 2 loops around the city, so that's nice. Fruit loops, I guess. And we could probably build some more buildings here. And even what we could do, actually, is do like a double-wide building here and a double-wide building here and face them here into a road between them, saving more space that way. Or at least maximizing our current space. Alright, let's burn trash at full speed. Get some more employees in there. Alright, so nobody's getting any isotopes. This has been a problem with the game before, I can recall. So the only other way around this is to buy them like that. For them to count in our storage. And then I'll upgrade this building here. And we'll make construction. We'll make that a priority. Wow, that power is going to be out like in 4 seconds. We have more than enough isotopes, they just need to be delivered. Now we have none though, because now what'll have to happen is people will have to actually pick them up from these areas here or from the isotope patches. Ah, good, the power plant is under construction. Everything's shut down. It's blackout day here on Titan. Everybody's taking the day off to play solitaire, literally with cards. Ah, there we go. Now we have a plus 18 power supply. Beautiful. And extra fuel, too, so we can start storing more of that. So good idea to have more than one energy depot. Or we could upgrade this one again, too. Interesting, no... now the roads are blocked over here for some reason. Why are roads just being blocked all of a sudden? Transport hub has electricity. Storage facilities functioning. Why would these roads just be offline for no reason? Really weird. This update is made more questions than solutions in terms of transporting stuff around. Although, of course, it'll require some hot fixes, I think, in order to work the way that the developers intend. But with the massive pandemic that went on, everybody's working from home, and so communication and such is a little slower and takes a little bit longer since people can't immediately see results. Oh, and we're being attacked again. That's nice. Oh. Oh, boy. No, not my roads. Okay, that's one down. Wow, that's really annoying how transport ships that get shot down over buildings cause damage. It's really annoying. You could actually lose more buildings from stuff falling on it than from actually being attacked. And since I didn't see that there was another rebel attack coming, we couldn't really prioritize the military stuff. Well, let's see this vehicle go down in flames. Listen to that music. Well, at least the roads give them more to attack. I mean, it costs literally 5 minerals to do that. To build those roads, it's 5 minerals. It's nothing. Boom. Beautiful. Alright, guys. Well, that's going to be it for our look at Industries of Titan, its update. I guess this... our city currently shows the state of the update. A lot of things needing improvement and to be fixed. But it shows promise. And I can't wait to see this game get closer and closer to a full functioning release on release day. It's going to be awesome. I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for being here. Thanks for leaving a like on the way out. Welcome to all the new subscribers. You guys are awesome. And I hope to see you soon. This is the end of the series until the next major update. So keep that in mind. And I'll see you all next time. Goodbye, buddy.